Yes, that is snow. On day 66 of the camper pod build. Hello, folks. Well, to be honest, yesterday was kind of day 66, but I didn't bring out the camera, and so I did some stuff without you guys. So I'm just going to show you what I did. I was going to start and probably put up some of the interior cladding, but I realized that I didn't have a lot of the returns in. So I put in these returns. You can see all along there. These are mostly for the ceiling. And I also went around and I nipped off all these screws. And my wife came out and we also tightened all of the screws down a little tiny bit more, just to make sure that they're all good and in place. So they're all nipped off. So when we go over with the sheathing, they won't be touching. What else did I do? Oh, I also broke out our sheathing. This is what we're going to be using. 100 feet long. It's aluminum. It has a vapor barrier on one side. It's now on a little rolly stand in here. It's like 75 pounds, so right now it's a little heavy. I just wanted to get it out of the box and bring it out in the open. What else? I think that's about it. Now for this evening, I'm going to finish off the returns. I'm going to put a return right here. Now the kitchen cabinet is going here, but the roof will probably be going on before the kitchen cabinet. And I'm going to put another return right there, and going to have to make a custom return for here and here, and for down here, for both sides, so the roof will attach, or the ceiling will attach. And for that, I'm going to be using my bandsaw. So these pieces, I need to keep them, I'm trying to not let them touch the insulation. Keep them down below the insulation slightly. And I'm using inch and quarter staples to hold them in there. Because I think we're going to be using truss head screws to hold the cladding in place. Well, that's the plan anyway. So to get that curve, let's see if I can get that. Got a piece of cardboard and a Sharpie, and I kind of marked it. Now that end is a little bit off. I got to adjust that. And so I'm going to transfer this curve onto a block of wood, that block of wood right there, and then use the bandsaw to cut the curve. So that will give me a curve, and then I'll check it against this side over here as well. So hopefully it'll fit over there, so I can do two cuts at once, hopefully. Okay, that's not too bad. A little bit off in the middle there. Looks like it fits. And over here, it seems to fit as well. Okay, so now I'll use this. Just cut two strips out of this, mimicking the same curve, and pop them in place. I gave it the good old college try to get curves to fit up there. Made several attempts, then I just gave up because I wasn't getting the curve that I wanted. So I kind of cheated. I put in shorter bits along the roof line. It still works well. It still gives me the distance that I need right there. It's just that it's not a curve. So I'll just have to be cognizant of that fact when I'm putting up the roof, because the roof is going to be running, well, I think this way. then I won't be screwing it in there like super duper duper tight. Now I just got to do this side. Hopefully I've got enough of the return pieces left. We'll see. I made up this quick little jig, 4 inches on my square. I mark it on one side, mark it on the other side, and just run through the bandsaw. Something quick. It works. That's it for day 66 and a bit. I got done what I wanted to get done, kinda, but I got it done. I really wanted to have curves, like, you know, a solid piece there. I really wanted to have a solid curve here and down there. It never happened. I was just spending too much time, and it just wasn't happening. So instead of me wasting a lot of time, I decided to use smaller bits. Now that's still going to give me lots of purchase. Going to use some VHB tape and some screws to hold the cladding in place, so that'll be fine. Anyway, folks, that's it. Day 66 and a bit. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.